perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. Somebody new is open for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes. You've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay. Screams, let me carry you home. Bright lights and colors, love is for the ones who play too late. No use in running, and all I really want is to make you stay. Screams, let me carry you. You never delivered. How many times all the words that you said had me mixing the sweet with the bitter? But I know what you're saying, no need no explaining. You're making me shake and shiver. You're shining your shoes, but hey, I got news. I ain't falling for all that glitter this time. slowing down just yet. And this time, as ready as I can be. And this time, I'll be running free. My heart is rising. I'm taking it step by step. I'm running and running. I'm not slowing down just yet. This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many, and the old ones gone under night. And I can feel the sun on my beginning to fall today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to there's one house that feel like destiny to see the horizon and the star. Excuses were two for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to live. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and day today. It's a good day today. I could find words to describe you now as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. In a world where hope grows thin, you've completed me. The story left within tells me how to breathe. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. For you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. Fall for you. Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered, point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. Where you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, when you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my bullshit till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours. Anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. And now I'm singing. I have made a lot of mistakes. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you made me fall. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours. Anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. And now we're singing. Yeah. once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. And now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. And now we're singing.
Thank you.
Here she comes, woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, 'cause she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. But she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close, but I have to try as hard as I can. She'll never be mine. I wish I let you go. I won't let you watch. Giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. She Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. I have made a lot of mistakes. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you made me fall. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling. There's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. Quietly protective of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling. There's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours. Yeah, I'm yours. And we're singing. Stand here calling at your door. I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours. Anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. And we're singing.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. each sweetheart. Promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days.